What's up, Bulls Nation? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of basketball, you've come to the right place. Now, hold on to your seats because we have one of the most exciting, mind-blowing pieces of news to hit the NBA world in recent memory. Yes, you read the title right. The one and only Giannis Antetokounmpo, aka the Greek Freak, has chosen Chicago as his next destination. This is not a drill. The Chicago Bulls have just pulled off a blockbuster signing that could shake up the entire NBA landscape. This is a move that not only changes the future of the Chicago Bulls, but also shakes up the entire landscape of the NBA. To understand just how monumental this is, we need to look back at the Chicago Bulls' history. This is a franchise that was once synonymous with basketball greatness, a team that dominated the NBA during the 1990s with Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen at the helm. The Bulls were the team that set the standard for excellence in the league, winning 6 championships in 8 years and creating one of the most legendary dynasties in sports history. However, since the departure of Michael Jordan in 1998, the Bulls have struggled to find that same level of sustained success. While they've had some decent teams and playoff appearances, they've never truly been able to replicate the magic of the 90s, leaving Chicago fans yearning for another shot at a championship. And now, after years of rebuilding and searching for the right pieces to bring the franchise back to the top, the Bulls have finally found their centerpiece, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The moment Giannis' name was linked to Chicago, the excitement immediately ramped up, but no one expected him to actually sign. There was a collective gasp as fans watched the announcement unfold in real time. The news came as a shock to many, especially considering Giannis' loyalty to the Bucks over the years. Yet, there was something about the Bulls' current trajectory, their rising stars, and the potential for greatness that drew him in. Now that Giannis is officially a member of the Chicago Bulls, this franchise has gone from a playoff hopeful to a legitimate championship contender. And when I say legitimate, I mean it. Giannis is an absolute game changer. He's a player who can dominate on both ends of the floor, someone who can completely take over a game in ways that few other players in NBA history have been able to. His combination of size, strength, athleticism, and basketball IQ makes him one of the most versatile players the league has ever seen. In fact, Giannis is already being talked about as one of the greatest players of all time, and now he's going to bring that talent to Chicago. This is a player who can score in every way imaginable, whether it's driving to the rim with a ferocity that few defenders can withstand, hitting mid-range jumpers, or even stepping outside for the occasional three-pointer. He's also an elite passer for his position, capable of creating plays for his teammates and making the players around him better. If there was any doubt about the Bulls' ability to compete for a championship, that doubt is gone now. With Giannis leading the charge, Chicago is positioned to make a serious run at the title. But what does this mean for the rest of the Bulls roster? Well, the first thing we have to address is how Giannis will complement the current pieces in place. First and foremost, Zach LaVine is one of the most electrifying scorers in the NBA today, and he's coming off a season where he was a key part of Chicago's offense. However, in the past, LaVine's game has often been centered around him having the ball in his hands. With Giannis in the mix, LaVine's role will shift to a more off-ball scorer, using his athleticism and shooting ability to get open and take advantage of Giannis' gravity on the court. Defenders are going to have to pick their poison between guarding LaVine's sharp shooting and Giannis' unstoppable drives to the basket. It's a matchup nightmare for any defense. LaVine is also known for his high-flying dunks, and with Giannis on the floor, LaVine will have even more opportunities to show off his aerial acrobatics, as defenses collapse on the Greek Freak and leave LaVine open for quick cuts to the basket. Then there's DeMar DeRozan, the Bulls' mid-range maestro. DeRozan's game is predicated on his ability to score from the mid-range and his high basketball IQ, but the problem has been the lack of space in the offense. This is where Giannis makes a huge difference. His presence in the paint will pull defenders in, creating more room for DeRozan to operate. With defenders focused on Giannis' ability to attack the basket and space around him opening up, DeRozan will have more freedom to work his magic from the elbow and the baseline. He'll also benefit from Giannis' court vision, which will help create more assist opportunities for DeRozan as the defense scrambles to adjust. Another key player to watch is Patrick Williams. The young forward, who has shown flashes of being a future star, now gets to play alongside one of the best players in the league. Playing next to Giannis gives him the perfect opportunity to grow and develop his game. Williams has the potential to be an elite defender, and he'll have the chance to learn from the best in Giannis, who is known for his ability to guard multiple positions and his incredible instincts on defense. This is going to elevate Williams' game and help him take that next step in his development. The sky's the limit for this kid, and having Giannis as a mentor is going to do wonders for his career. And let's not forget about the front office and the coaching staff. GM Art Raskarniovas and head coach Billy Donovan have been instrumental in bringing together this team, and their vision of building a championship-caliber squad is now a reality. Karniovas has shown a commitment to surrounding his players with the right talent, and now, with Giannis on board, he's proven that he's willing to make bold moves to get the Bulls back on top. Billy Donovan is an experienced coach who knows how to manage star players and get the best out of his roster, and he's going to have the challenge of fitting all these pieces together in a way that maximizes the Bulls' potential. But with Giannis in the mix, it's hard to imagine Donovan won't be able to build a system that maximizes the Greek Freak skills while also incorporating the talents of LaVine, DeRozan, and the rest of the team. This signing is more than just a win for the Bulls, it's a win for the entire city of Chicago. The Chicago Bulls have one of the most passionate fan bases in the NBA, and after years of disappointment, this move gives the fans something to believe in again. Chicago fans are notorious for their loyalty and love for their team, and now they have a legitimate chance to see their team compete for an NBA title. The United Center will be rocking every single night, with fans packing the arena to watch Giannis lead the Bulls into battle. It's a new dawn for this franchise, and the excitement in the city is palpable. Chicago's basketball future is looking brighter than it has in decades, and the Bulls are back in the conversation as one of the top teams in the league. This signing also has major ramifications for the entire Eastern Conference. The Bucks, once the dominant force in the East with Giannis at the helm, now have to retool their roster without their superstar. The Celtics are still a formidable team with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, but adding Giannis to the mix in Chicago makes the Bulls a real threat to their dominance. The 76ers, with Joel Embiid and James Harden, are another team that will have to contend with the Bulls' new-look roster. The East is as competitive as ever, but the Bulls now have the firepower to challenge any team for supremacy. This move isn't just about one season, it's about the long-term future of the Chicago Bulls. With Giannis leading the charge, Chicago is now a destination for future free agents. The team has the potential to build around him, adding the right pieces over the next few years to create a dynasty in the making. This is just the beginning of something special for the Bulls, and the excitement around the city and the NBA community is only going to grow as the season progresses. For Giannis, this is about legacy. By coming to Chicago, he's not just joining a team, he's joining a franchise with a rich history of greatness. Giannis has the chance to carve his own place in Bulls history, following in the footsteps of Michael Jordan and the legends of the past. He has the opportunity to build something special in Chicago, to lead this franchise back to the top, and to add to his already incredible legacy. If he can bring a championship to the Bulls, Giannis will cement himself as one of the greatest players to ever play the game. It's a massive opportunity for both him and the franchise, and the possibilities are endless. The Greek Freak is in Chicago, and the Windy City is about to be on fire. What do you think of this incredible move? Will Giannis help lead the Bulls back to a championship? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this thrilling new chapter for the Chicago Bulls. This is just the beginning, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, Bulls Nation.